Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you all for joining me at this time. My name is Shavi Zane, and I'm coming on to bring a message for the chosen. If you find this resonates with you in any way, please be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Let us know how it resonates with your circumstance. If you want to order any of my services, you can check the description box below for my email. Once you email me, I'll be able to direct you and guide you in terms of how you can purchase my products or a personal reading, tarot lessons, whatever you would like to order from me. So let's jump right in. So I'm doing a general reading for you all. I'm going to start off with my Declare and Decree deck. If you would like to order this deck from me, you can always get it. This deck is full of different spiritual blockages that may be holding you back. It'll help you to identify what is holding you back spiritually. And once you pull the card, you write it on paper and you burn it, okay? To clear the energy, and you give thanks to the Most High, Mother and Father, and your spiritual team for helping you. So let's tap in. What do you need to clear from your energy at this time? So I have here, all blockages to my creativity and the ability to be the co-creator of my life are now cleared in spirit and in flesh. So you can screenshot that. Clearing out all blockages of your creativity and the ability to be the co-creator of your life. This is very important, because if you are in the process of wanting to manifest and you've been learning about energy, you've been learning that thoughts create things, and you're feeling like, okay, well, how come I haven't been able to tap into my gifts? How come I'm not manifesting? Things seem stuck or stagnant. It could be that there's something blocking. This will be dealing with your sacral chakra specifically, but it could also indicate that whatever this is blocking your creativity. So the creativity, you might say, well, hold on, I am creative. I have a lot of ideas. Well, then it's not your creativity on that level. It's your ability to co-create, meaning being able to work alongside the Most High and your destiny in order to co-create alongside that energy, okay? So to assist in the process of bringing about your wealth, your abundance, and those things that you pray for. So you want to put that on paper and burn it. So let's just see. I'm going to pull from a different deck. I'm sitting in my car today, y'all. I got my children at the park, so I don't have all of the decks that I would generally use. I didn't even bring my book with me. Did I bring my book with me? Because I would like to. Yeah, I do. Okay, I have my book with me. Good. So I'll be using that to get a channeled message as well. So let's see. So the first card. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay, so this says, let go of the idea that you're not ready. So if you feel like, okay, you're holding yourself back and you're thinking, I don't know if I'm ready to take that leap of faith. I don't know if I'm ready to pursue that creative idea. I don't know if I'm ready to embark on that business partnership or whatever that thing is. This is saying, let go of the idea that you are not ready. So apparently you are ready, right? You are ready. But there could be, again, something that's blocking your ability to co-create. Let's see. You also have, don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. So if you find that, in some cases you're being called to release certain people in your life in order to take the leap of faith towards a brand new beginning. And if you're not releasing them completely, it could mean that you're loosening your grip, because you might be holding on to either certain jobs or certain situations, relationships as a safety net. And holding on to that energy too tightly is actually projecting this energy out into the universe that says that there's some lack mentality, there's some fears, there's some scarcity mindset where you may not have full faith that if you completely lean on the Most High and your spiritual team, that you'll be good. So you may be holding on to someone or something too tightly. And so it's actually not making enough room for you to welcome in this thing that you are actually ready for. So let go of the idea that you're not ready. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Then you have, look at that. I just told y'all, don't allow scarcity mindset to limit your success. The idea of holding on to something or someone too tightly out of fear projects the energy of lack and scarcity. So when you're projecting the energy of lack and scarcity, then you also create the energy of lack and scarcity in your life, where you feel like you don't have enough of certain things, or there's always, you're always taking losses. Okay. So this is where this is a test for you. This time right now is a test for you to say, okay, well, let me just see. I want to clarify this card. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. What does that mean for you? Because in some cases, it's extreme to where you're literally being called to let go of someone, release a situation, release a job, and not look back. In other cases, you're being called to loosen your grip and know that you're going to be all right, okay? That person is going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And this is the next season of growth for you. And in order to grow, you can't be weighed down with scarcity mindset, lack mentality, or fear of letting go. So this says, challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. So you're being called to challenge yourself. You might feel like holding on to a certain person or a situation actually cushions the blow, right? Or not the blow, but more or less gives you a crutch to lean on just in case. But this is saying to challenge yourself. You can do this. Okay. So this is all to just strengthen you. It's about building up that solar plexus energy, which deals with your confidence, your courage, your ability to, take the leap of faith into the unknown, step outside of your comfort zone. This is what you're being prepared for, to challenge yourself to be stronger than what seems to be a challenge in your life. So this says you're going to master your material reality in the future. So wealth is yours. Okay, if that's something that you've been hoping for, in order to get to this space of mastery, you have to first be in this mindset that there are infinite ways that things can play out. There is an overflow of wealth and abundance that's always readily available to you. All you have to do is be in alignment with the energy in order to call it in or to move towards it. So this is a test. Let's see. This says you're a lot tougher than you think. So don't doubt yourself. Don't assume that I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I have what it takes, especially if it's taking you out of your comfort zone to where you're doing something in a way that you've never done it before. It's okay. Your spiritual team has your front, back, side, and center. And this is why I always tell people, tell your spiritual team what you need from them. Make your needs very, very clear. Make them known, okay? Don't feel that, okay, you can only ask for certain things or there's, boundaries to this. No. Your spiritual team wants you to come to them for any and everything. If you running late, going to a meeting and you can't find your car keys, ask your spiritual team. That's what the smallest of things. If you are dealing with a court case and you know that you have integrity and you've acted from a space of integrity and you just need some guidance, or you just need to be surrounded by judges with integrity, lawyers with integrity, ask your spiritual team to provide that for you. Big or small, it doesn't matter. You got to talk to them. So they want you to do it this way, especially with this current situation. Whatever this means for you is going to look different for everybody. They want you to come to them about this. If you feel like it might be too difficult for you to do this without someone or without holding on to a particular job or a particular mindset or belief pattern, they want you to come to them and say, hey, show me how to release this fear. Show me how to challenge myself to be stronger than my challenges. Show me how to clear out lack mentality and scarcity mindset. Write these things down on paper, burn them. I destroy and clear all lack mentality, all scarcity mindset, all fear of letting go, fear of stepping outside of my comfort zone. All illusions about not being ready are now cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. You've got this. You're going to master your material reality. So if this is dealing with your work, your career path, stepping out there when it comes to a business venture, you're going to be in alignment. You're going to have everything that you need exactly when you need it. It's all about staying in the rhythm of that high vibrational flow. Yes, there's going to be times where you have challenges and it can throw you off emotionally. You're still a human, right? You're a spirit having a human experience. But the beautiful thing about being awakened and being cautious of your thoughts and being the co-creator of your life is that you don't have to sit in any energy. I don't care what's going on. I don't care if people are throwing magic your way 50,000 times a day. You don't have to sit in any energy that does not serve your highest good. When you are consciously aware that you can alchemize and transmute energies and thoughts and circumstances, then you're always staying on top of doing that work to ensure that nothing drags you down or takes you backwards or stagnates your progress. You are the co-creator. This says a powerful change will transform your life. So this change, while it might be uncomfortable for some, it's going to be very transformative. It's going to change you into a totally new person. It's actually getting ready to get you back to your authentic nature. That version of yourself that got, trampled down and trodden over and, pretty much blocked, with various layers, inauthentic layers, because of what you dealt with in life. Like, y'all done been through some things since childhood all the way through to adulthood. Many of you have books, you got movies in you, okay? You got series. Some of y'all got series. That's how crazy it's been. But the beautiful thing is that you also are being built up to prepare yourself to show people how you went from that to this, rags to riches, depression to the highest height of excitement and pleasure and gratitude. Like, it's just, you have so many layers, so many stories, so many, your testimony is just grand. And so this is just another component that's leading you upward, taking you up that ladder so that you're able to show the world. Y'all are here to inspire people. This says there's a path you're meant to be on, so trust it. You are taking the right path. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So you want to trust this path. This says a detour is available to you right now that can be of benefit. So your spiritual team is like, look, we're taking you down the right path. And for some of you, you might have been taking a particular path for a very long time, and your spiritual team is like, all right, we're going to take you down this detour over here because we need you to learn something over here. We need you to grow in this energy over here. We need you to see something over here. So that detour that feels very challenging, or that feels like it's just a big change in your life, is really to benefit you. It's to transform you. It's to make you stronger. It's to make you better and to prepare you for that material wealth. Okay, the mastering of your material wealth. This is all in alignment with what you've been praying for. This says you will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. So you definitely want to go with the flow. Do not resist this change right here. It may seem challenging, but it's only as challenging as your mind creates it to be. If you're overthinking a situation and putting the negatives on it and thinking of the worst case scenarios, just give it all positive energy. Whatever you're dealing with, if you're having to change jobs and you have no idea how to work at a particular place, it's just completely foreign to you. Don't overthink like, oh man, I don't even think I'm gonna be able to do this because the only thing that I know, no, think I'm about to go in here and I'm getting ready to excel. I'm going to learn these things fast. I'm getting ready to be efficient. I'm getting ready to really enhance my skill set. I'm getting ready to blow these people's minds. They getting ready to say, wow, how did this person move up the ladder so fast? Like, if you're getting ready to start a school program and you're intimidated by the subject, or you haven't applied for school yet because you're intimidated by, if I go to school for this particular thing, what if I don't know enough? What if I fail classes? No. Be in that mindset of, man, I'm about to go in here and ace every single course. This is about to be cakewalk. Everything that I need is available to me. I would never be in a position where I don't understand something because I know how to gain access to it. If I don't know the answer, then I will get the answer, right? You got to go in with that mindset that you getting ready to kill it. You going in on beast mode with whatever that thing is. Whatever it is. I'm trying to tell you all. I am coming from a space of, I know this to be true because I am a living witness, a walking testimony of how when you align your thoughts and your actions with the overall vision, you will see results. And depending on how well you navigate the changes and the challenges as you go through that transformative energy is going to determine the pace by which you get there. Okay? So let me see. This says you'll be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. This says you won't always feel alone. You're attracting your soul tribe. So if you feel like, okay, shoot, every time you look up, you're having to release another person, another so-called friend, you're finding out another situation or another karmic family member is still, hating or not really wanting to see your highest good, that's okay. You're just making room. You're making room for your creative ideas. You're making room for wealth to flow through. You're making room for new relationships, business partnerships, that new home, whatever it is that you've been hoping to call in. You're making room for it. So releasing unhealthy relationships, you don't want to look at it from the worst case scenario. You want to be very, very optimistic about what that means for you, okay? Because there's always a greater meaning behind everything that you do that can be of benefit, that will be of benefit, depending on how you see it. So now you have, try not to resist the changes that comes your way. Don't delay the inevitable. That's why I was telling y'all, don't push back. Don't try to delay it. Don't try to offset it. Don't try to hold on. Just go with the flow. It's like, ride them waves, y'all. Ride them waves. So then this says you will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? So in some cases, it's like you want to be very, very intentional, because I'm telling you, manifesting here in the age of Aquarius, things are happening like that. If you want the right frequency, it's going to blow your mind how you went from this to all the way up here. And it's like people will look at you thinking that you done spent 10, 20, it's people that spent their entire life that will not be able to get to where you are headed or where you have gotten. And you'll be able to say without a shadow of a doubt, it was because your divine connection to the Most High Mother and Father, it was because you also connected with your ancestors and your angels. It was because you changed the way that you thought. It's because you cleared your energy. It's because you went into hermit mode. It's because you healed. You're going to be able to lay out the entire map, and people will be able to track it and see like, oh yeah, what they talking about is real. They not just blowing smoke, because you're going to have the evidence to prove that this is your reality, because of you changed your mindset. You changed how you viewed reality, and you shifted it. You became the co-creator, working alongside the Most High Mother and Father. So this is getting ready. You're getting ready to be a walking testimony. You already are. But there's getting ready to be some really big changes for you. Major blessings that comes your way, okay? So let's just see. I'm going to pull from a different deck. Okay. Let's see. I'll just pull a card out the middle. So we have openness. So you want to open yourself up. You know, give yourself the opportunity. It's giving crown chakra energy to me. Crown and third eye chakra. That says stay in integrity. So stay on the path, but stay in integrity. Do everything from a space of integrity, honor, from a space of gratitude, from a space of love. You can guarantee that you will see the realization of receiving your inheritance, your birthright, your sovereignty. You can guarantee it without a doubt. Do everything from a space of integrity. Even if you have to check a ninja, even if you have to do some rituals against the powers that were, do everything from a space of integrity, and you will see wealth and abundance in all things that you desire, that aligns with your highest good. This says choose wisely. So there's a lot of different directions that you can go in, but you just want to make sure, okay, this says healing begins, that whatever direction you choose is in alignment with your healing. If it's something that's going to take you backwards, if it's something that's going to cause setbacks for you, don't take that path. Only take the path that's in alignment with you continuing to heal and to become the better version of yourself. That's what they're saying. So choose wisely there. You have the card of boundaries. So you're going to have to set clear boundaries with certain people in your life. If you find that particular people are holding on to your energy out of fear or out of codependency, you're going to have to set those boundaries and say, hey, I got to release you, because this is the time where not just you, but many people, all of humanity has to go through this shift on different levels. And there will be a lot of people who don't want to release you. Okay. There will be a lot of people who don't want to accept that this next phase consists of coming out of that believing stage and going into that I know. And the only way that you can know something without a shadow of a doubt is to have evidence, to live through it, to experience it. You see what I'm saying? And so humanity has to get into the I know frequency. And so it's a scary place, because I believe leaves room for fantasy. It leaves room for not necessarily experiencing it, but just hearing it and saying, oh, okay, I believe that might be true. So you don't got to go through the challenges in order to get to the root of it, in order to say for certain, I know this to be true. You don't have to go through that adventure or that searching or that seeking in order to say, I know this to be true. So humanity is being ushered into the I know. And so it can be very, very uncomfortable for many, many people, but it doesn't have to be. If you go with the flow, you'll find that this is actually to serve your highest good. You come out on the other side of that thing feeling stronger, feeling more empowered, feeling more confident, more bold, more creative, more enlightened, full of wisdom. That's going to definitely increase your vibrations, and it's going to align you with the natural shifts, okay? So you also have nothing will come of this situation. So there's something that is not going to continue to proceed forward for you. And so it's like you want to keep your heart open for the new. Keep your heart open for those things that are more balanced and in alignment with you. You have the Sun card here. So again, more enlightenment, being able to see things from a higher perspective, happy, fulfilling energy that's coming through for you. Look at that, community. So you will be aligning with a community of people who have also gone through transformations themselves. That's why that other card says you won't always feel alone. You are attracting your soul tribe. So you will be creating a community of people around you who are in alignment with who you are becoming. So this says, look at the bigger picture. Give yourself permission to see things from a higher perspective. You also have opportunity beckons. If you look at it from a higher perspective, you'll be able to see that more opportunities are opening up for you because you gave yourself permission to step outside of your comfort zone and to not cling too tightly to people, or to not allow people to cling too tightly to you, or to cling too tightly to situations that is not creating room for growth. You see what I'm saying? So let me see. I'm going to pull a message from my book. Let's see well, I'll just open it to whatever page. So let's just see. If you want to order my book, this book is called Guided Light. It's full of channeled messages from me. And you read it based on whatever page you feel guided to open it up to, okay? So this says, changing your perspective and embracing flexibility will be crucial for your growth as you transition into this new season of life. Recognize that this is not just any phase. It offers unique opportunities for genuine happiness, wealth, balance, and enriching relationships. That's everything that I literally just said in the entire reading within 2 sentences. Y'all got to get this book. This book is the real deal. It's small because it's compact, so you can carry it with you wherever you go. But if you want some clarity, this is where it's at. So it says, reflect on the priorities you've been drawn to and the relationships you've tolerated. Are they in alignment with the person you aspire to be and the foundational values you want to establish in your future? In the past, you may have felt constrained by fear, misused your sexual energy, adhered to limiting beliefs, and lacked inspiration. It's important to acknowledge that you accepted these factors without considering their long-term effects on your growth and success. So you accepted less than what you deserved, okay? And might have been giving up your energy in ways that it wasn't serving you. It's important to acknowledge that you accept these factors without considering their long-term effects on your growth and success. This significant wake-up call offers the chance to do the necessary work to evolve and let go of the past, okay? So changing your perspective and embracing flexibility, being more flexible and accepting these changes, letting go, and also understanding why you attracted certain people into your life, why you tolerated certain things for an extended period of time. And now that you're changing, being able to see, is this in alignment with your values? Okay, so this is really good. I want to take one more message from the back. I do have 56 random messages in the back. So if there's a number that you feel called to look into, then you can always open up to that number in the back. So I think I'm going to go with message 53. Because my clock says 4:53. So I'm going to go with message 53. So it says, Others are watching, attempting to understand your endeavors. These individuals are filled with jealousy and envy because the evil eye they sent your way is no longer blocking your forward movement. Soon you'll reap the rewards of your hard work as you embrace your worth and overcome insecurities. Remain patient as your determination to yield significant as remain patient as your determination will yield significant benefits for you. Congratulations. Hello. People who were sending you the evil eye in hopes that you would not be able to overcome the challenges and the stumbling blocks that they were sending your way are getting ready to be looking at you in envy and jealousy, because you are getting ready to evolve in front of their face in ways where they're not going to be able to explain it. Only you can explain. And I'm looking at a rabbit that's literally crossing the street. Let me show y'all real quick if y'all can see that. Y'all see that rabbit running? Okay. So I hope y'all was able to see the rabbit. Either way, it does indicate fertility and growth, okay? So just know that, yes, there are people who are going to be very, very, very envious and jealous because they was literally trying to stop you. They was putting those intentions out there into the universe in hopes that you would never fulfill your desires. You would never see your vision into fruition. They was trying to do spell work to slow you down in hopes that, okay, if they slowed you down enough, you would probably give up and feel like it wasn't going to take you to the next level, or that there was not going to be any potential for growth in whatever it is that you was pursuing. But they're getting ready to watch you rise. And those people who you inspire are also going to watch you rise. And it's going to give them the motivation and determination to fulfill their passions, to do those things that they've always wanted to do. You're getting ready to be that walking testimony that shows them that it is possible. Okay? It is possible. This is the time of I know. We are no longer in the age of I believe. And so it's very, very important for humanity as a whole to recognize that, yes, what you know these things because you actually experienced them. You know these things because you actually sought answers and you gained clarity through your own personal experience. And so it's going to be a challenging time for a lot of people, as I said before, because this is that time where, like that card said, challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. Codependency, there's no room for codependency in the age of Aquarius. None. So if you have people who is codependent on you, or if you find yourself being codependent on people or certain jobs, or just certain, the government, whatever you found yourself being codependent on, there's a shakeup that's happening for your highest good. There's a shakeup that's happening for the highest good of humanity as a whole. We are not going back to the age of I believe. We are now ushering in the age of I know. So believing something gives you room for doubt. Believing something allows you to take somebody else's word for it without putting forth the effort to discover the truth for yourself. So it was a very lazy time, the age of Pisces was. But this time is a time of empowerment. It's a time of challenging yourself to know that, yes, I am going to experience this life. I'm going to overcome these challenges. I'm going to gather knowledge. I'm going to turn it into wisdom by application of that knowledge. And by the time you get on the other side of that thing, you will be able to say with conviction, I know that changing the way that you think and aligning it with the highest good will change your life. I know that putting forth practical efforts, coloring outside of the lines, doing things that's in alignment with what I feel is my highest good. It's going to change your life. I know that having faith in the Most High Mother and Father, working with your ancestors, speaking to your spiritual team, doing your alchemy to shift that internal blockages and external blockages is going to change your life. And ain't nobody going to be able to come in and sway you otherwise. We have to usher in the age of I know. Because we have to move away from the powers that were and no longer allowing them to put the blinders over humanity again and have the world believing something that is just handed to them, but not doing any type of research or experiencing or experimenting in order to get to the I know. We will no longer have the wool pulled over our eyes anymore so that a small percentage of people can run the entire globe based on what they fed us, the lies that they told us, and the illusions that they created with their spell work. Okay, they're the trick of the hand. We will no longer fall for that again. So yes, it may feel challenging. Yes, it is going to be highly transformative. It's going to be a lot of uncomfortable changes that humanity goes through. But on the other side of this thing, We will all come through in the frequency of I know. That's my message for you all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below. Congratulations to those of you who have gotten on the other side of this journey and are now experiencing your inheritance, your birthright, and your sovereignty. You can mark my words. I know that you will experience that yourself if you stay in alignment, keep your vibes high, and follow your purpose. I love you all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment below, and I'll talk to y'all next time.